Hello, it's Diana Marchand, founder of Raw Foods Made Simple, and I make healthy eating simple for busy women. And welcome to How To Thursday. This is my first How To Thursday back in the kitchen after being in Mexico. So welcome to the video. What I'm going to do for you today is I'm just about to make my breakfast, so this is morning time for me. And when I was in Mexico, I went to this great cafe, Coffee and Cream, it's called, in Puerto Morelos, Mexico, and they had homemade granola. So I used to make my own granola, but then of course when I went higher, raw, I ate mostly all raw stuff, but I loved it so much. So I made my own granola this morning. I overcooked it a little bit, but here is it. It's right there. And basically it's just oats. I'll have kind of the recipe on my blog, rawfoodsmadesimple.com, where I'm going to post this video too. Now, it's just whatever you have. It's oats, it's different nuts, it's different seeds. I use flake coconut. And then I toasted it in the oven, and basically I just drizzled some maple syrup and a bit of, I melted a bit of the coconut nectar. This is coconut nectar. And a bit of honey together. I kind of melted them and drizzled it on very lightly so it doesn't have a lot of sweetener at all. I also have this great agave flavored with real vanilla beans that I got in Mexico, so I could use a bit of that if I wanted to, but I didn't. So I will show you how to make this. Anyways, I suggest mixing this cooked granola with some raw stuff, but I don't have any raw stuff left. I cleaned out my fridge. That's what I did. So what you would do, this is how I like to have it. So like I said, I would usually combine cooked granola, roasted granola with raw, like just raw flakes, raw nuts and seeds. But I don't have any left. So I'm putting some granola in there. My granola, my little bowl. Now this is filling. And then I have soaked some chia seeds to make the chia gel. Really high, it's a complete protein, high in omega-3s, really good for essential fatty acids. About 1:6 ratio, 1 tablespoon to about 6 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon chia seeds. And then, so I like adding some soaked chia. Make sure you soak it before you add it to anything, because otherwise it'll suck all the moisture out of you. That is my chia gel. Then, frozen blueberries now, because of the season. So I've just warmed them in warm water. So I'm just taking my, hard for you to see with my shirt on, frozen blueberries. And I'm just adding them. So if these are already done in the fridge or in the freezer or whatever, it's very fast to put this together for a breakfast, right? So I have my blueberries, my granola, my chia. You can add hemp seeds, which are right here. You can add ground flax to it. You can add flaked coconut to it. You can add bananas to it. Anything, okay? So there are some hemp seeds. You can sweeten it, which I'm not going to. I have some chopped dried figs, sun-dried figs. This is what they look like. And then I just chopped them up, and I love figs. I'm just going to add a little bit in here, sun-dried figs. Then I made my own hemp milk. Now, yes, you can use almond milk or any nut and seed milk. Hemp nut milk is so easy to make. I blended it in my NutriBullet. Highly suggest you guys get one. So it was, for this small batch of hemp milk, it was half a cup of water, 2 tablespoons of hemp. I added a bit of sweetener, a bit of vanilla, a bit of cinnamon. Love it, so good. So that's my hemp milk. And then buckwheat grouts. So I sprouted my buckwheat. I have a video on YouTube. And on my blog, I'll post the link. And then I dehydrated them. And so they turn out like a real crunchy, totally chewable, because they're sprouted, buckwheat. And I add that to this. So this is a big, add little bits at a time. It ends up to be huge and very, very filling. Okay, and then of course, I'm just going to pour on my hemp milk and have that. So you can even have these little bowls and jars or something prepared in the fridge, and in the morning you just add your hemp milk with it. So very, very fast. The stuff does not take long. Once you make your own granola or throw some raw nuts and seeds and flakes together in a bag or something, super fast and easy. And another recipe I'm going to have for you on the blog and is a homemade salad dressing. I just gave it a whirl and I thought I'm going to try to make a salad dressing with just a whole bunch of veggies. So I basically threw the ingredients into, now a NutriBullet is like a high-speed blender, so it does blend carrots and celery and stuff really well. Or use your big blender. So I just threw it in ingredients. Literally, I didn't measure it first, but I measured for you so you'll have the recipe. I threw in cucumbers, celery, carrots, hemp seeds, make it a little creamy and thicker. apple cider vinegar, lemon, oil, bit of oil, water, salt, pepper, and then I seasoned it, Italian spices, garlic powder, you can use real garlic, and mustard powder. Literally, I threw it in together. I encourage you to try this with dressings. It's as long as you have some sort of vegetable base, you want the acidic, you want a bit of water, you can add a bit of oil or no oil, and then you want to flavor it. And you can add just a touch of sweetness if you want to balance the flavors really well. I don't tend to in my salad dressings, but you can. So, and then garlic. So you want the pungent, the sweet, the acidic, you know, salt and pepper, the salt, and just balance flavors. But really, you can use a whole bunch of different kinds of vegetables. What a great way to use extra pieces of vegetables and also get more vegetables in your day and make your own salad dressing. Probably last in the fridge about 5 days. Great thing to do. Okay, I know this was fast and furious, but I hope I gave you some ideas. On my blog, Raw Foods Made Simple, I will have some pictures of this and the recipes and everything posted for you. Great, also on this video. Please sign up for my YouTube videos so that you receive these videos each week and you don't have to go looking for them. And yeah, visit me on my blog, rawfoodsmadesimple.com. I always have new things coming up. I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'm just eating this and it is really good, I have to say. It's very filling though, so when you're making it, just make sure not to put huge amounts of stuff because it's like a buffet, it's going to end up to be huge. And it's so filling because it's very nutrient dense. I also wanted to say to make sure to go to my Facebook page, Raw Foods Made Simple, because I post a lot of these videos and a lot of recipes and little things every day that can help you eat healthier in a simple way. Okay, thank you so much for joining me.